Hey, look, buddy. I'm an engineer. That means I solve problems.
And so do I. If you assume that TF2 mercenaries could situate in real world, they must leave a huge mess after the match ends. And I'm doing my best to estimate the cleanup expenses required to restore the area to its initial condition. I already covered CTF2 fort, and you guys gave me a lot of cool ideas for the next video. The map for the next estimate is one of the most iconic maps of TF2. It is PL Badwater. Man, I like this map. I like it so much I watch this video daily. Twice a day, actually. Calculating repair and cleaning costs can be quite hard to pull out on this type of map. Last time I made a couple of shortcuts to make the estimating process easier. 2 Fort is a symmetrical map after all, so I could cover only half of the map and double the result to get the final figure. Payload maps are asymmetrical, besides that they are huge, and the match could go on for a very long time. I examined every piece of advice and suggestion that you gave me and came up with new ways of estimating damage removal costs. By the way guys, right now I'm working on a game about this exact cleaning service. It's a roguelike clean 'em up janitor simulator on the battle arena. It's heavily inspired by TF2 and retro sci-fi atmosphere. If you find this hell of a mix exciting, feel free to add the game to your Steam wishlist, it will help me a lot. Alright, I think we are ready to count some damage. Let's go. First, let's start by setting up the rules for future estimation process. It's going to be a real public server, of course. I will play as a blue cloak and dagger spy and will be trying to observe only the area around the payload. To compensate for the lack of covering other map areas, I will count every kill in the kill feed. All measurements will be made within one round from start to finish. I ran several console commands to increase despawn delay for decalls and gips, just for easier calculations. To estimate the price for cleaning service, I'm going to use this special spreadsheet. ChatGPT kindly gathered all possible sources of contamination and the price for cleaning 1 meter squared. The list was expanded vastly, considering multiple new parameters that you guys proposed in the comments. All calculations are historically accurate to the Midwest USA in the 1970s. I will convert the end amount into today's dollars at the end of this video. And yes, as you might have guessed, to make all calculations fair, it is 0 death / 1 take challenge. And just one more thing, I stumbled upon this comment about different prices for repairing concrete and wooden walls. I think it is a completely valid point, and I prepared a small scheme with area-specific cost multipliers based on surrounding materials. All of these new inputs are going to influence the numbers in real time, so brace yourself for a lot of bling. With that said, I'm ready to document the history. Let's go! Let's find out how expensive it is to clean PL Badwater after one successful round. Quick info explainer. The left part of the screen counts the type and the cost of cleanup service that happens on screen. Right part counts off-screen sources of contaminations based on the kill feed. And yeah, right off the bat, the blue team is losing their temper and pressing all the buttons on the keyboard. It's good to have a spare couple of seconds for your daily rocket jump training, but this resupply locker is going to be replaced next round without a doubt. By the way guys, it's going to be one continuous take, no cuts, no speeding up footage. That was necessary to capture the sheer scale of the Badwater experience. Alright, let's move a bit further. Oh my god, what am I looking at? It's a classic Gerati covered blue engineer dancing team strat. I should have guessed that my team would use that. Jokes aside, someone will clean all of that mess. And round starts now. Alright, it seems to be not that bad. No crit sticky spam, no other ambush strats from the red team. However, if I dare to peek outside, we will find our first casualties, yeah. Alright, I'm feeling a bit confident in the situation. Let's climb on this rock for the better view. Blue team deals immense pressure with projectiles flying everywhere, and I think we're going to capture our first point with ease. I really don't like this narrow tunnel, to be honest. But I really need to document, so I guess I have no choice but to commit. It's not that bad. In fact, blue team is steamrolling red, so their problem is spawn camping them, because I don't feel any source of threat at all. Let's move forward. Alright, with first point captured, we are entering a new construction material zone. This time is concrete. Keeping in mind my previous attempts, I'm trying to not to overextend. Blue team is making a huge progress. Gerata covered engineer dancing team strat is a no joke, lads. And just like that, blue team captured yet another point, red team having a hard time regrouping and can't build their defenses fast enough. But as we all know, Badwater Basin has 4 control points, and with every new point captured, task of capturing the next one becomes more and more challenging. Playing a bit cocky right now, payload is way behind me, I just wanted to capture some action. The area denial potential of mini-sentries is truly astonishing, and fun fact, it can be recycled. Meanwhile, the blue team is pushing the cart furiously and capturing the third point of PL Badwater. I was feeling quite confident here, but this heavy gave me a hint to change my position. I am being a polite observer, kindly following his instructions. Right now I'm dreaming about more convenient spot and thinking about one of the windows inside the building to my left. But this heavy is dealing a lot of pressure on blue team, so no changing position for now. Some dangerous rollers and peace. I am a scientist, how dare you? Well, yes, it's a typical old TF2 Stalemate spam choke points gameplay. But who am I to judge? I'm a mere observer. I'm looking at this pyramid of concrete tubes and dreaming of changing the position. I just need a split second of peace. Great. The cart went too deep and I need to move. Perfect. It's very comfy up here and I have a great view. Those red medlets put 3-leveled sentry on the roof. But with sentry destroyed, Gerata covered blue team is ready to ambush the pit. But red team is making the flank crit counter push. Damn, those lasers could end my peaceful observation routine in a second. But I'm not going to switch my place any soon. Heavy medic combo retreated for a recharge and the blue team lost its momentum.
Yes!
Wait a second. The majority of red team is down. It's a good idea for blue team to push. And medic goes right into... oh, forget it. The red team seems to have a very angry heavy in the pit. So it's a big no-no to any push attempt. Meanwhile, I am keeping my composure and continue looking. Ouch. You know, I should count rebuilding railways. At the very least this part. Here. It was completely destroyed during the previous couple of minutes. Some spy sneaking around. Cart is up there. I think we need to have one more peek. Oh no, forget it. The small area is a literal death zone. With my level of luck, I could be easily headshotted from across the map.
Bat! 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 Bat!
Is it me, or Rangold's Sentry force field is absorbing the explosive potential of the projectile? Just like a short socket. I'm not sure. The cart is almost here. One more little peek. Oh dear God. Actually, I have no idea what was I thinking. I saw those lasers. Let's get back to a comfy concrete chair. Ah, man, this heavy is a bully. He's spreading his bullets all over the map. No mentioning the bullet shells, of course. Ah, do something with your aim. The most lucky pyro in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a perfect timing right here. Oh, I just realized there was no paranoia shots towards me. True dedication from Blue Team. And here we go, yet another uber crazy heavy ambush. I'm just going to freeze and believe that I'm invincible. You just look at that. Don't let that headless appearance trick you. This heavy carries the defense. Needless to say, this medic ascending to heavens right at this moment. Quite literally, actually. Okay, heavy medic combo is down. We have an opportunity to push. There is a 3-level sentry in the pit area. And yeah, I think it's gone. Red team is completely obliterated, and I think, yeah, blue team on its way to its victory. Let's have a good look at the final salute. Well, yes, we're almost done. I completely forgot about that part. The big boom. The center of the pit is completely obliterated, And right now we must understand which of the constructions around could be damaged or contaminated. First of all, let's figure out how powerful this payload is. ChatGPT said that the payload is rumored to contain the explosive force equivalent to 100,000 virtual tons of TNT, or in TF2 terms approximately 50,000 boom boom bang bangs. I really don't care what the hell it is. Anyway, it looks like a nuke, but considering the impact is a rather small one. So at first I suppose that rebuilding the bottom of the pit will be enough, because I couldn't see any fallout, so surrounding structures might have been damaged from the debris, just some scratches, no big deal. Then I examined the well itself and find out some strange looking barrels at the bottom of it. Yep, it's a plain simple nuclear waste, and it's going to produce radioactive contamination all over the area. Considering the height and the radius of the explosion, we can estimate the possible amount of damage to surrounding buildings. I guess they must be destroyed and carefully utilized and rebuilt with uncontaminated materials. Considering that all ground floor buildings are robust industrial constructions with metal walls and large wooden beams as its frame, keeping in mind that low-level structures are made of concrete and steel beams, we, and by we I mean my bachelor's degree in architecture and one cheeky AI, after hour-long debate, agreed on this amount. It's fair to say that all payload maps should be rebuilt from the ground up after every successful round. It would be even better if a new map were constructed a couple kilometers away from its previous location. So yeah, it will be the most humane way of running those matches, but I was trying to cover the most effective way of operating PL Badwater Arena. And right now I'm ready to tell the final numbers. Drum roll. It takes $432,725 to clean, restock, repair and partially rebuild PL Badwater. In today's dollars, this sum is even bigger. And yeah, that's a lot of damage. That was a fun video to make. Challenging for sure, but rewarding eventually. I really enjoyed watching great players and learned a lot of being sneaky as a spy. I wanted to say thank you guys for your support, and I hope you enjoyed this video too. If you do, leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to check out my game about arena cleaning servers on Steam. That's it for today. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.